top from the BK. Know how to put that money three ways. Always riding big on the freeway. With that East Coast slang that us country girls we like.
Screen door slams, Mary's dress waves. As you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend. Every time I stare into the sun, trying to find a reason to go on. Cover me, and I walk alone. Cover me, yeah. My stance stumbles down. In the days of my youth, I was told what it means to be a man. I'm just a dirty white boy. 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 Work hard to feel I can't take anymore. Gonna stand on that bridge, keep my eyes down below, 'cause I'm as free as a bird now. And this bird will never change.
The following program may or may not suck. It's brought to you in Technicolor and will not broadcast full frontal nudity. It is intended entirely for immature audiences. Parental discretion will be completely disregarded. Its hosts, producers, accountants, lawyers, and dry cleaners are not responsible for damaged or stolen vehicles. And finally, celebrity impersonators may or may not be used.
Let's do it.
Live from Tanland, it's the Tan Man Show, sponsored by Pickleball Anytime, the fastest and easiest way to have your very own pickleball court on any hard surface. And Itch Be Gone. For those tough to scratch places, it's Itch Be Gone. And now, your host, David G, the Tan Man.
If you want, I'm living by my rules. I ain't begging for your mercy or your precious little views. You can talk, you can pout, you can pray for me to crash. If you don't like me, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass.
Who's ready to party with me tonight? Welcome! Welcome back to Tanland, the home of rock and roll. In my own mind, anyway. Got a great show for you tonight. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a really good mood. Boom. Why am I in such a great mood tonight? I'm not well. What do you know? Had to have a donation in what? 2 months? I know Harry's happy. You guys ready to party with me? Now, I know there's been some complaints out there. Complaints about my daughter singing the national anthem by Chubsy Ubsy. And she's featured in tonight's Closet Classics. But before we get to all that good stuff, Let me stick this right up her ass.
Oh, say, can you see by the door's early light? Oh, the brave anti-spangled banner in a break.
You guys ready for this? Are you ready for this? I want to welcome you one more time to Tanland. Welcome to Tanland.
Welcome to the show.
Wow! Wow! Oh, baby. Man, that gets me excited. I want to thank Penelope, Relentless, and T-Ray for allowing me to use their likeness in tonight's opening. And I want to let you know that the Girls of Tanland calendar will be available coming soon. I'm already taking pre-orders for that. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. Had a great weekend. I hope you guys had a great weekend yourselves. I'm pretty freaking happy right now. Got to be honest with you. Things are going pretty good. Harry's happy with me. The DTS is working. That's good. We got a new segment for you tonight. Tell you a little about that in a minute. Got a special guest coming up. Very special guest. We got our Closet Classics. We got our Rush segment. We got our trivia. We got sports. But first, as always, let's see who's with us tonight.
Welcome back, my
friends to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rest assured, you'll get your money's worth. Greatest show, it happened all around. You gotta see the show. It's a dynamo. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll. Oh, right before your eyes, people laugh up from the skies, and he laughs until he cries, and he dies, and he dies. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. You gotta see the show. It's a dynamo. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Try to get to everybody. I'm sorry. There's so many new buttons to hit. Harry and I worked diligently on getting this DTS thing working because he woke up and he was like, okay, Tan, listen. I got a wedding to go to in Orlando at the end of the month. I need a suit. I need a hotel room. I need spending money. Get that shit working. Whore yourself out. You better go on every night this week if you have to. I don't care what you got to do. Imagine your son talking to you like that. It's pretty crazy, right? But I'm still here. All right, before we get to our special guest who hasn't arrived yet, and our new segment, as always, I like to spark up, not weed. I like to have a smoke, calm me down a little bit after the big opening. After seeing the ladies of Tanland, I need a smoke. And as always, my sister Stinkbug, who's out there, I'm sure, has her own segment, and it's time. Take a drink, have some wine, put your feet up, because it's time for the Sister Stinkbug segment of the night.
Oh, a bag of weed, oh, everything is better with a bag of weed. No, you don't need that and you don't need speed, because everything is better with a bag of weed.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you
Okay, here we go. Is everybody tuned up? I hope so. I want to start off tonight with a closet classic. That's right. This classic involves somebody who came to visit me in Tanland. Somebody who's running her mouth to this day in other chats. She still wants my attention, and I don't know why. So she's about to get it. And you know what? I'm sad about it because I went through this video. And you know, I reminisced about the time that we did spend together, and I really did enjoy her company. But in the end, a year later, which it is about a year later, things have just fallen apart for me and the Waffle. That's right, the Waffle. And here is why she got that name. All right, first question. How was the breakfast here at the hotel?
It was good, but there was one problem.
What?
The waffle machine, the waffle... Oh.
Maker?
Yeah, I thought there'd be waffles that we could order, and they were out of them due to the machine.
No waffles.
The waffle machine, the waffle... Yeah, I thought there'd be waffles that we could order, and they were out of them due to the machines. Yes.
You don't care about how I feel, I don't feel it anymore. You don't care about how I feel, I don't feel it anymore. You don't care about how I feel, I don't feel it anymore.
I love that. The eggs are singing to you. Now, this next thing I want to show you guys, you know, I give out the URL to our stream to people out there in the street. And they Google it or whatever happens when they put in @tan IRL. It seems that the video that comes up with that is this one. And they sent it to me. I said, what is this? I said, oh my God, this is what you see when you put my name in YouTube? So I thought I'd show you what everybody sees when they put in Tan Man IRL. And not only that, this is a good reminder for all you people out there that might think you have what it takes and the thin skin to be a live streamer. Because there are some sycophants out there like you wouldn't believe. And I'm going to prove that to you right now.
David! The fucking Tan Man, which is a rip-off to the Tan Mom, you little bitch. You think you can rip people off on the internet? Oh, fuck you, David. This is a message for you. You're an absolute creep. And if anybody comes across this person on the internet, I recommend you do not get involved with him. Because he's a narcissist. You think you're fucking grown up, you're a screwy baby. Pindy will go to Florida and you will do no such thing to him. Pines, you are a good person. Jealous of Pindy. He's jealous. He's always going to be jealous because he's an absolute freak. And guess what, Tan Man? David, Andrea is Pines' woman, not yours. You had 6 months. You should have thought about that because you're an absolute loser. You ain't got all this, you motherfucker. Go fuck yourself, David. Fuck yourself, bitch. Fuck off, you bitch. Fuck you, cunt. Absolute fuck you.
You need to accept the fact that you're a strange motherfucker. You are a strange motherfucker. Nobody is like you. You are weird. You are strange. Everybody around you thinks that you're strange, and you just need to accept that. You need to accept how weird you are and embrace the fact that you are one of a kind in the weirdest way.
That's what people see when they put my name in YouTube. He's the first thing that comes up. It's unbelievable. Thank God he's in England. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the last of our closet classics brings us back to the Waffle Girl. Now let me set this up for you. We're sitting at the pool at her hotel, and she wants to go for a dip. But I have to promise that I won't look at her. That's right. Don't look at me, whatever you do, David. You can't see me. Why? Why can't I look? In the end, she does the triple Lindy into the pool, and I get soaked. Go ahead, go dip.
I don't want you looking at me.
I'm not going to look at you.
Where are you going to look?
I'm going to look right into the camera.
Where are you going to put the camera?
I'm going to put it over here. All right, nobody look. I'll do play-by-play.
Oh, shit. Now I'm on the...
She's taking off her sandals. Here comes the
Wait,
shirt.
I'm
not looking.
I gotta,
I could just
I
subliminally
gotta go
look.
over here because then they'll see me.
Oh, look at that. You just walked in front of the camera. It says overheat protection. She's going to her bag. She's looking for her earplugs. Needs earplugs. Oh, no, wait. Nose plugs. Excuse me. This is some famous shit happening here. Don't worry, the camera's on me. Nobody could see you. It's all good. She's got her nose plugs in her hand. Yup, I see them. Okay.
You can describe the dive that I'm going to do.
She's gonna dive. She's gonna do a dive. She's gonna do the triple Lindy.
Triple, yeah.
She's gonna do the triple Lindy into the pool. If you could splash me a little bit, all right? Oh my God.
Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. I walk the streets with a head held high, sharp tongue like a blade slicing through the sky. You talk big, but your words are hollow. Try to lead the pack, but you can't follow. Damn right, I'm an asshole. Play your game, I'll take control. Fuck around, you'll be filled with holes. Come around, lock and load. That's right, I'm an asshole. Find out if you're feeling bold.
That's right, Dina, I'm an asshole. But just don't talk about my family, please. You can talk about me all you want. Leave my daughter, my little daughter, and her national anthem out of it. It's one of my favorite things about this show. Okay? All right, let's move on. Last night, I'm soaked. It is so hot here in Florida. Last night, I was invited to watch the fight, the Ronda Rousey fight. And I went to a friend's and I'm sitting there and I actually got a chance to put on Skittles and Sour Patch for a little bit. I enjoyed watching them and, you know, they got a great little thing going on there. Really enjoyed it. And then the fight. The hype. Jake Paul sitting front row and his girl, the blonde, on their couch. They might as well have been sitting in the ring. Anyway, I can actually play this fight for you in its entirety. Maybe I'll get thrown off the air. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I can play the whole thing because it only lasted 10 seconds.
Let's get it on!
The first of a scheduled 5 rounds at 145 pounds. Oh, immediately, Rousey takes Carano down, but Carano looking for the guillotine. And Rousey pops her head out in full mount, ground and pound. Rousey looking for the arm, and already the arm, it's over. Mamma mia, it is just incredible. The most devastating finish in MMA history. And Ronda Rousey.
How much did Ronda Rousey make for beating Gina Carano? For stepping into one of the biggest women's combat sports events ever on Netflix, Rousey secured a guaranteed base purse of approximately $10 million. Because the fight was promoted as a major global Netflix event, Rousey also earned an estimated $7 million streaming and event bonus tied to worldwide viewership engagement. Her commercial value around Fight Week was enormous. Through brand partnerships, sponsorships, documentaries, media appearances, and promotional campaigns, Rousey likely generated around $5 million. With the victory over another iconic women's MMA pioneer, Rousey likely received around $2 million in victory bonuses and back-end incentives tied to event success, media traction, and overall performance. She may have also activated contractual milestone bonuses worth around $1 million, linked to breaking viewership targets and helping deliver one of the most successful women's combat events ever streamed. Altogether, Ronda Rousey walked away with approximately $25 million, potentially the biggest payday ever earned by a female fighter, and another reminder of her enormous value in combat sports history.
What a joke. You know what? We changed the channel and put on something a little more exciting.
Is it the biggest finish of the entire match to win it? Can he even see the ball? Can he even see it? Oh, how do you hit it? The way his darts move, he's got to go to the right, and then he's got to throw pure to the right of the flight. That's how he hits it. Is it a wonder dart?
It is a wonder dart! Kim Briggs wins it magnificently! Hitting an impossible dart!
Now that's excitement, don't you think? While I wait for my guests to arrive for our new segment, I'll tell you what it is. Why not? Right? Here's the intro to the new segment.
Nothing breaks me, nothing bends. I'm relentless till the end. The battle's on, but I'm built to win. I'll rise again, again, again. I'm relentless, I've got the fight. I'll chase my dreams and own the night.
That's right. Relentless has agreed to join the Tanland stream. And she's going to be doing her own interviews without any commercial interruption from me. That's right. I'm going to go make a roast beef sandwich wherein she interviews tonight's special guest. If they show up, you never know. Do you want to know who that special guest is? He's a star of IRL. You might know him as Ron, but we all know him as Ron the Con. That's right, Relentless and Ron the Con. Hopefully tonight on Tanland. And then there's going to be more. There's going to be Sour Patch. There's going to be Bolorama. Well, you know what? Matter of fact, here he is now, Ron the Con Newman.
How are you, Tan?
How are you, brother?
How are
I
you?
don't think we've ever met.
No, I
Can
just
you hear
said
me?
nice to meet you, my man.
We've never met.
Good. I gotta keep the sound up. I'm hearing the echo though.
I think there's something you can hit for echo protection.
I don't know.
Listen.
I don't know. I'm not. Maybe if maybe I gotta get out of the YouTube thing. Let's see. Okay, that works. There it is.
Yeah, that's
There
better.
it is.
Okay,
Little
good.
bit.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Now, Ron, you and I have a mutual friend.
No. I don't. I used to have a friend.
I used to have a friend too, Ron. I've had a real run with the king of the grimes.
I hear you, but I'll be honest with you, Tan. I got nothing bad to say about the man because he really never did anything bad to me. What he did to other people's got nothing to do with me. So
That's fine. I don't expect you. I don't expect you to badmouth him at all.
I wouldn't. If I wanted to, I would. But if it was true, I would do it. I'm a brutally honest guy.
Yeah, and I've said enough about him. He's not living rent free in my head anymore. So let's talk about Ron.
There you go.
Let's talk about Ron, since Relentless is missing her own segment. Unbelievable. I was going to have, Michael Jackson's daughter was going to come on, but they insisted on Ron the Con. You're a big star there, Ronnie boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself a big star. I'm just a guy trying to get a book out there. My life.
All right. Hold on. Here she is now. Let's hit it.
Breaks me, nothing bends. I'm relentless till the end. The battle's on, but I'm built to win. I'll rise again. I'm relentless. I've got the fight. I'll chase my dreams and own the night.
Ron, baby, it's so
Hey,
nice
Relentless,
to have
what's
you.
up?
Welcome to Tanland, baby.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure having you here.
It's my pleasure, believe me.
So let's just get this percolating. You're a big sensation. You're new to our community.
True.
And can you tell me a little bit? I know you don't want to talk too much, or we don't want to have this be about King of the Pines, but he was the one who found you and brought you to our community. Can you tell us a little bit about how that all got started?
He found me. I like that. That's funny. It was really the way we met is when I walk down the street, I wear headphones and I blast my classic rock, and I have no care about anybody who's around me or any cars or nothing. And all I do is I play air guitar and I sing very loud. I scream very loudly, rather. And I happened to be walking one day and he was coming the other way and he pulled into a CVS parking lot, the driveway, and asked me, "Hey, you want a live stream?" And I said to him, what's a live stream? And he explained it to me, and from there we started and took off.
Yeah, you hit the ground running. I know over on King's streams, you were very well liked, and then you started to talk about your book that you've been writing a book. Can you tell us first of all the name of the book if you haven't already?
Yes. I'm not writing it. It's written already. I'm just putting more into it. Yes, it's written for the first 20 years of my life, from age 3 to age 20. The name of it is Mr. Bensonhurts, Hurts, My Long Journey to Jesus.
I love it. Yeah, I want to ask you about that. Okay, so you were born into kind of a rough and tumble lifestyle in Bensonhurts, Brooklyn, New York.
Correct.
And so you had rough knocks from the word from Jump Street, really.
Well, like you know already, but I'll tell some people real quick. My book starts out. I remember being 3 years old, my mother getting beat the crap out of her, teeth knocked out, huddled between the toilet bowl and the tub in the bathroom. So it started there, and it got worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but
that's
often,
okay. No. Relentless, don't ever say that.
Like you said, though.
I'm going to tell you why. Thank goodness all that happened to me, because I would have never gotten to where I am today and found Jesus 10 years ago. So without all that stuff happening to me, I have to say I probably wouldn't be the person I am.
That's right. That's absolutely correct. So your book is a story about redemption and finding the Lord. And for all of
Yeah.
us, maybe don't have that same belief as you. There's a higher power for all of us, and that's a really good story to proclaim because it did turn your life around. Now, I'm privy to what you went through because I'm part of your book club, and we love it. By the way, it's
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you.
I know that. So did your mom, you said your mom didn't enable you, but there was, your mom got arrested for you, or your mom served time for you?
Here's what happened. I got arrested one night. I can't even tell you why because, like, I was so messed up as a teenager. Half the time, I don't even remember anything. But I know I was in the 6-2 precinct in Bensonhurst. It's a quick story. My mom happened to be home, and it was a Saturday or a Friday. She was drinking with her friends and my everybody she was hanging out with. And she was a little drunk. And they called her up from the precinct. I must have been 15, maybe. And she came down to the precinct. And one of the cops got a little nasty with her, and my mother doesn't take crap from anyone. And she went in his face, and he put his hands on her, and she pushed him, and they arrested her, and she had to go in front of a judge. And when she went in front of the judge yelled at the DA, told him, "How dare you arrest this woman for protecting her child?" Charges dismissed. But she spent She spent 2 days in jail because of me. She had on all her jewelry. She had to give it to me to hold. Yeah, it was scary. I was worried about it. I thought she was going to get hurt.
God bless your mom. Your mom is still with us?
Yeah, she is.
Now, I know during being part of your book club, you've hinted at possibly some really serious crimes that maybe you weren't yet charged for. Is that correct?
No. Everything that I talk about is past. I can't get in trouble for anything anymore I talk about. It is. I'm an open book because I've been a good person for 10 years. And as you know me, I'm brutally honest. I don't hold nothing back with anyone because life's too short. I figured that out too late in life, but life's too short, and you need to be you and be happy every day.
Yes. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Ron, but I have a girl here that has a crush on you, and she's a really close friend of mine. Her name is Karina. She's been watching you, and she has been begging me to have you maybe have a date with her. And I'm willing to send her to Delray Beach, Florida, all expenses paid, for her to meet you. Her name is Karina. She's in the chat, and she wants me to introduce her. Karina, this is Ron. Ron, Karina.
How are you, Karina? Nice to meet you.
And if you guys form a love connection, great. Or if you guys, it's just friends, great. Either way, but I just wanted to announce that.
Okay, Relentless.
Hey, Relentless. Can you hear me? Relentless.
Yes.
Why don't you come with her?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, baby.
David,
sounds good to me.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Ron's in.
I'm in. Relentless is in. Okay, so now let's go back after I drop that big news. And Karina, you're just so impatient and impulsive, and you just ever since Karina saw you, she's like, I gotta meet this guy. Is he single? Is he single? Is he single?
Nothing breaks me, nothing bends. I'm relentless till the end. The battle.
I'm flattered.
Sorry, I had to play that. Sorry.
We love you, David. We love you.
That was good. That was good.
You know, because I'm kind of known as the comedic temptress, I'm going to ask you some questions that might be a little bit salty, if that's okay, Ron.
Go right ahead.
Okay,
I told you I got no.
Yeah,
just go ahead. Stop making yourself for excuse. Just ask me the damn questions,
I'm not
girl.
All right. Karina wants me to ask you. Karina wanted me to ask you if you're circumcised or not.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Karina, that's a yes. And when Karina was watching videos of you, she noticed that you appear to be well endowed.
Well, that's something you have to find out on your own. That's not information
Karina,
I give out.
You heard it from the man. You heard it from the man.
That's not information I give out. The circumcised part, yes, I am definitely that. Always have been.
So would you be a kind of like, would you nail Karina to the wall, jackhammer style, or is it more slow and sensual?
I have been a millionaire. I had 7. I'll just say this: I had 7 women in Trump Plaza, in the presidential suite, and they were all naked, and they stayed there for about 4 days, and all I did was enjoy them. So
Were you
you
the
think about
only man pleasuring
what
all
I'm
7
capable of
women?
doing.
Were you the only man pleasuring all 7
Oh
women?
yeah, no, I was the only one. I was a millionaire.
We want a little bit more backstory on this. So you were at Trump Plaza with 7 women. How
Yeah.
did that even come to be?
Because I got hurt, as you all know, and I collected a lot of money back in '97, and I split them on my wife, and I went to Atlantic City, and I put $50,000 down on a crap table, and they came over to me and said, "Sir, you want to play by yourself?" I said, "Yup." They said, "Sir, would you like to stay in the presidential suite?" It was a Tuesday. I said, "Yup." So every night I would go downstairs and play between 2 and 5 a.m., anywhere from 10 grand to 50 grand in craps. Now, mind you, I was also on drugs back then. So I had a lot of what I did, smoked cocaine. So
So you were
I used to
smoking
go.
crack?
Oh, yeah. I used to go upstairs into the room, and they'd all be waiting up there, and I would do a hit and then just screw them all and go downstairs and
So
play some more craps.
was there any infighting between amongst the 7 women, or did they all get along?
They got along. They all got paid.
Oh, okay. So you were like, how often would you, like, how many different women
They
would
were so
you,
happy.
you would how many different women would you say you penetrated
Oof,
each day?
All 7 of them, at least
all 7,
multiple times, very multiple times.
So what
very
was
multiple.
giving you all that? What was giving you all that energy? Was it the crack
The
cocaine, or was it
the
it was crack
cocaine?
cocaine?
If you remember
as
in my
well.
book, the first time I ever smoked freebase, it was freebase when I first did it when I was 17. The first thing that happened to me was I ended up having sex with Alicia immediately. As soon as I took the hit, I got
Skittles' friend Alicia, you banged her?
no Skittles friend. If you remember in my book, I said Alicia, the woman that married my father.
Yes.
I'm throwing different things. I lost you there for a minute because I went back to my book for a second.
Can you explain a little bit more about this vein thing? Because I know you have a prominent vein that people watch.
Jermaine. Yes. My followers have named my vein Jermaine. My doctor says don't worry about it.
Who named it Jermaine? Was it?
I'm not sure.
Red
Was
Hornet?
it? I think it might. Yes. It was definitely red.
Hornet. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
definitely
so
red. Definitely red.
So we need the backstory on the vein. Was that
There's
something
no
that you had?
backstory. No, there's no
Did you
backstory.
always have?
Yeah, it's just my vein.
Have you ever lost a fight?
Yeah, but not one-on-one. Not one-on-one. Not one-on-one.
I heard the story when you were saying when you used to bet on the ponies, you punched a big guy in the nose. You still do.
Yes, I do.
And you still play poker.
Yes.
Yes.
But not the way I used to. I used to be very bad with all of it.
Have you ever owned a gun?
No. I don't use guns. I don't need a gun. Never had one. Never used one. Don't need one.
Who is your favorite chatter?
Ooh, I can't answer that. There's too many. There's about 8 people.
Well,
that I really do like.
Name off a few people that you enjoy their company.
You, there's a whole list. Beth, Dog, Frank, Red, Mike. There's a bunch of other people too. I just, I don't remember everybody's name. I mean, I remember their names when I see them, but just off the top of my head, I'm not good like that. Short-term things that are recent don't stick in my head too much, but things from the past stayed because they were all traumatic. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
There's a bunch of people. Honestly, I wish I could just pop everybody's name out. But even when, like, if I read chat during one of my book readings, I read something and then I forget who said it. It's like, like I did, like with KOP, that stupid idiot. When I said, that day I said, what's his name? And he got all mad. I do that all the time. It's something with my brain that gets stuck every once in a while. And I believe it's from all the angel dust I smoked.
Probably. But that's okay. Those of us that are part of your book club, we know we're loved. We do. You're a passionate man.
Yes,
And I
I
think
am.
that's another reason why Karina is so smitten with you, you know?
I appreciate that. I like to be liked, but I don't like phonies. I don't like people that start trouble. Life is too short for the drama.
It
I had
sure
drama
is.
all my life. Jesus changed me, and I try to get that to everybody. People that don't get it, it's all about smiling every day. I walk down the street and I tell people, have a blessed day, have a blessed day. Some people respond, some people don't. But I
Can we
mean it from
talk
the
a little
bottom of
bit
my
more
heart.
about that? When did the Holy Spirit start moving on you? Once you had gone to Rikers or prior to Rikers?
The Holy Spirit has been moving on me since 1997. And before that, because if it wasn't for the Holy Spirit, I probably should have been in jail for at least 15 years. But honestly, with my testimonies that I've seen what happened right in front of me, I know God is real. I mean,
Yes,
there's too many
I do.
times I'm sorry, guys.
I do too. I'm saved as well.
Well, like I said,
I'm a born again believer.
do we have a couple of minutes? Because I'll tell the
We
the
sure
story.
do.
Yeah.
I would love
Well,
to
I'm gonna
hear
give
it,
you guys
please.
one here. When I was I got to talk a little lower because my grandson's sleeping. When I was right after I got married, and we started to split up, me and my wife, I got high. One thing I did as a parent was I did everything for my kids, and I'll explain that another time. But I did everything. And one night, I went out and I got high, and my wife said to me before that, bring home milk for the kids. All three kids needed breakfast before school or whatever they had to do, and I forgot. And I was in Staten Island on like a highway by a gas station, and I remembered, and I reached it. I had no money, and I just started crying like a baby. And it was the end of December because we were around Christmas. It was 30-mile-an-hour, 40-mile-an-hour winds going. It was freezing out, and I started crying like a baby. I said, God, I never mess up with my children. I never mess up. Please, please. I have to get the milk. And I'm crying and I'm crying and I'm crying. And all of a sudden, I just looked down, and right next to me on the floor, a $5 bill. I didn't pick it up. I just stared at it. Winds are gusting everywhere. It didn't move. It just stood there. A good 5 seconds passed. Good 5 seconds, easy. I reached down, I picked it up, I'm crying. I said, thank you, thank you, thank you. The only bad thing is I only said thank you. This was 1997 when I didn't say I'm going to change. I didn't do it. A few days later, I was back doing the same shit I was doing before. But don't tell me that five. I looked around before I cried. Believe me, I was looking for anything to rob to get my kids milk.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was on a highway. It was a gas station. That was it. Nobody can tell me where'd that $5 come from.
So what was your rock bottom? Because a lot of people that are typically born again, they have
I
to
haven't
hit a
had
rock
one.
bottom.
I haven't had one. I've had several rock bottoms.
Several.
Yeah. Well, first, before I went into the program, I faced 7 to 15 years with a minimum of 13 years because of all the damage I did, almost killing a cop, burglaries. And then years later, I hit rock bottom again because I had $1 million. I blew it all. I ended up blowing it all in 6 months. 6 months, it was all gone.
So we both know, because we're born again, that the Holy Spirit kind of nudges us. I mean, at least I'm speaking for myself. I get nudged. Go bless this person with $1,000. Go over here and give this person a ham sandwich. I get nudged all the time.
I do it all the time myself. I've helped.
I was nudged. It's funny. I don't know if you're aware of a streamer here called Buddy East Coast.
Yeah, I know Buddy.
I was nudged by the Holy Spirit to help that man. I don't know that man from a can of paint.
That's beautiful. Nothing wrong with that at all. Are you kidding me? You should be proud of that. Not proud, egotistical for yourself.
No,
proud in the fact that God's using in that manner.
I'm not saying it because I want accolades. I'm saying it because
No, I understand.
I'm gearing up to say something else. You had mentioned during book club that you felt nudged or something like that. I don't know what you'll have to tell me actually.
All the time.
But then you said you ended up helping King of Pines and it felt to you like it was some sort of divine appointment. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, it was. Yeah. Well, the truth is, he wouldn't have blasted without. If he didn't run into me, he would have violated probation. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I did it. I helped him through that process. Let me just put it that way, without saying anything more. Because
were you feeling nudged by the Holy Spirit during this process of helping Pines?
Yes and no. No, not really. Because what happens with me, Relentless, I help people. I've told you. Another guy I met in about 5 years ago was on Angel Dust. He approached me, of all people, in Manhattan by Port Authority, and it ended up, we talked, and I ended up helping him get all the way home to Tennessee or whatever the heck he's from, and we still talk to today. Another guy got in trouble for drinking and driving. We became friends in Alabama after he stole my hamburger. And I talked to him to that. A matter of fact, he texted me the last time I was doing my book club. So it's not. I realize it after the fact, because I talk to God and I tell God like this: what's my next mission? See, he sent me, and you're gonna think this is just coincidence, but there's no way it is. He sent me. I didn't talk to my brother-in-law for like, I don't know, 10 years because we had a falling out. All of a sudden, something happened, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna come down there." I went down there, and their dog died, and they had a tragedy. Something else happened that I can't really talk about, but. And I was sent there to comfort them because I was the only one who was stable. I was sent to my mother's house. I don't talk to my mother in years. Like 5 years, I didn't see my mother. All of a sudden, something happened that my mother had a dream about God. So she called me to tell me about it because she knows how I am. And when we were on the phone, she said, "Oh, how you been? When are you going to visit?" I said, "All right, I'm coming." I went there. 2 weeks later, my brother's dog died. My brother, this puppy was with him for 12 or 13 years. And my brother's there's something wrong with my brother up here. It's just, I can't explain it, but there is. And he's not slow or anything. He's just trauma through our lives. He's an angry person. Anyway.
No, I'm from childhood trauma too. I get it. Yeah.
Right. Well, if I wasn't there when his dog died, because God sent me there, he would have lost it. But being the older brother, and I was a comfort. And I realized afterwards, after 2 days afterwards, I was talking to God, and I hear him answer me, but I don't hear a voice. I just know what you know what I mean? What he would say.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah.
It's not that he answers me, God. It's that, like, if I say something dumb, like, a stupid question, is the sky blue? And then I know the answer. You know what I mean? So I answer. Yeah. I answer myself, knowing that it's the right thing to do. Does that make any sense?
Yes, it sure does.
Okay.
So I know
Relentless.
Smoke.
I don't know if you could see the questions that are coming up at the bottom of the screen.
No,
you ask them, David.
They want to know how Ron went through all that money in such a short period of time.
Great question.
Real easy, cracking women. Not difficult. I told you, I lived in the Atlantic City for 3 months in the presidential suite. I lost money gambling, but a lot of money, most of it went to the women and the drugs.
Okay.
And I did it again. 6 years later, in 2003, I collected almost 400 grand, 375,000. 6 months, I was broke. I did the same thing, except I didn't live in the presidential suite.
Thank you, David. That was a great question. Whoever asked that question.
Yeah, it was.
That was a
good question. Good question.
So
yeah, I'm an asshole.
When you're smoking dipped cigarettes, what are they dipped in?
Angel dust.
You're still smoking dust.
Angel dust. No, not now. I haven't smoked dust since 1986.
You're still smoking dipped something or other. What are they dipped in?
No, I don't smoke anything dipped now.
Okay, so you're off the dust. Okay.
Ron, they're all asking about your penis, some kind of vein or something. I don't know.
Yes! That must be Karina.
It's a guy, actually.
Oh, it's a guy.
I know. It's because of the vein in my neck. Dad, they keep asking me, do I have the same big vein in my...
Oh. All right, I'll be back if there's more questions.
Well, Alter Ego just wrote in chat that it was him wanting to know about Jermaine the Vein.
I figured it was one of the people that always loved talking to Jermaine.
What exactly, when Jermaine the Vein gets engorged, what does it mean for us?
Say that. I can't believe we're talking about Jermaine the Vein. Say that again. I missed
When
it.
Jermaine the Vein gets engorged, what does it mean?
I don't know. Somebody help me out with that one. No freaking clue.
Ron, if you
no,
could
but
go back
what?
and change
What?
anything, what would it be?
Nothing, because then I wouldn't have my children and my grandson.
Wow, that's beautiful. You have the one grandbaby, a boy?
No, I have 2 more in New York.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So your days
Thank
now,
you.
they must look a lot different than when you were robbing homes and harming police officers and
Yeah.
the like.
I'll say this.
What is
This is boring now. Because I never stopped being me, and I still am me, but I'm just a gentler me and a calmer me. But I did that for 50 years. I had about 11, 14 years where I didn't fuck around with anything. I was clean from 86 to 97, and then I was clean again from like 2000, I don't know, 13 to no, it wasn't 13, 9 to 11, something like that. And then since 2017, I've been good again. So
beautiful?
I don't plan on going back.
If I could kindly ask some of the mod squad, be it Shelly or T Ray, could you please put Ron's channel in the chat, please? So if anybody wants to sub up to Ron's channel, they can do so.
Appreciate that.
Ron, before we close this, thank you again for being on this panel and sharing your journey to Jesus, your hard life.
Thank you.
Thank you. Final question. Do you eat corn on the cob? And if you do you eat it line by line?
Ooh, I gotta stop doing that. I don't eat corn on the cob. Can't eat corn on the cob.
Relentless. Can you hear me?
Yes.
A lot of people want you to ask him about his Pines experience. Can you do that?
If I'm happy to ask David if Ron feels comfortable answering. All I can do is ask. I would love to know more about your Pines experience. What did you think of the guy? But I don't want to put you on the spot.
I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you the truth. I think genuinely he's a nice person. He has a big heart. He genuinely tried to help all those people he tried to help.
You feel that was genuine?
Yo, I know it was. You see, what you guys didn't see. What you guys didn't see is what was off the air. Ron likes to talk. I talk to him a lot, and he's not. He doesn't have meanness in his body. He has meanness when he gets drunk.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something? I was felt led by the Holy Spirit to help Pines. Okay, Pines and I did talk about Jesus. We did. We still do. Okay. Buddy East Coast went to Tanland, okay? And he had a great, December with David, okay? And they streamed some epic streams, really. Phenomenal streams. I loved them. Buddy went to go clear the air with Pines, and Pines handled that situation. So I don't know if you were there at the time, but Pines was in the back of a U-Haul saying he was going to beat up Buddy East Coast.
Oh, I know.
This, that, and the third. What the fuck was that all about?
I wasn't there. I don't know about any of that. What I'm going to say this. Let me rephrase myself.
I can answer that.
Good for you. Answer that, please.
Okay, so there was a time when Buddy was on his stream saying some things about Pines' girl,
Regina,
who passed away.
Yeah.
And he took offense to that, and it hurt him pretty good because, according to him, a lot of the things that happened to him, according to him, with him becoming a recluse and being locked down in that trailer in Maine, was because of her death. And when Buddy had said some derogatory things about that scenario, he took offense to it, and he couldn't really get past that. That's exactly what happened.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
Thank you, David. Okay, so you were privy to the behind the scenes. So you felt that Pines's care and concern for the downtrodden, the homeless, the
Oh,
addicts.
no, 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 no,
He seemed
no,
to,
no,
he
no,
seemed to
no,
meet
no,
with a
no,
lot
no,
of
no, no,
addicts.
don't go that far.
Ah,
The first thing you have to remember with him that he was telling me from day one is content. Content. That's content. But not only was it content, he genuinely, when he was trying to get a companion to hang out with him. Somebody, anybody. You know what I mean? And what I was going to say before was, with me and KOP, I'll say it, I said it 1,000 times already. He didn't do anything wrong to me. I don't know what he did with everybody else. I don't know. I will let anyone be around me if you don't do the wrong thing by me. Once you do the wrong thing like he did, you're gone. So life's too short to deal with people like that.
Okay, so did you see anything unsavory when because I know he was with a lot of females that were homeless.
No.
Okay.
No, not when he was. And I'm going to tell you something, because he also knew, because I would tell him on the side, bro, don't ever do anything when I'm with you, because I'm not getting in trouble for something you do. I do not do that. I don't go down that road. And if I do get in trouble for something that you do, you better speak up and say it was you. Otherwise, we got a problem.
Buddy East Coast girlfriend Sabrina has a question for you, and she said, Ron, what was the thing that he did that kind of rubbed you the wrong way, that offended you?
He acted like a child. He acted like a child that was something stupid.
What do you mean?
He mistook something I said. He didn't hear me say it right. And instead of talking to me like a man, a friend, and saying, hey, yo, you said blah, 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 he kind of like let it go, and then came to me later and said, I didn't like what you said. Meanwhile, at that point, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And then when I said, like I said, I went, what's his name? And then he acted like a dick. Started calling me up, yelling at me, fuck you, what's his name? What do you mean, what fuck you? And then telling me, well, I'll kill everyone in a fight, all that dumbass shit. And once I settled it, and I said, that's it. You're done. I can't, I don't deal with people like that. I don't deal with, because of the way you reacted to a stupid situation that could have been all it took was, hey, Ron, why'd you say that? You know what I mean? It's all it would have took. Why'd you say that?
Did you?
And what happened? I'll even tell you, if you want to know what happened, I'll tell you.
Please, yes.
Okay. He was in what he called the jungle, where he washes his clothes and shit. And,
that's what Buddy East Coast call that, the nut hut.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. It was by the lake, the river, whatever, the pond, whatever the frick that shit was, the canal. Anyway, he had his car parked this way, whatever, and there's woods. The woman he was with, I don't forget her name, but I thought she was high when I got there, because I walked there to say hello, but we talked for a few minutes, and she had a cigarette in her hand, and she walked into the woods. Now, I thought she was high in my head. I didn't say nothing, because that's none of my fucking concern. What I did was, I said to Pines, I made a joke. I said, oh, I hope she don't burn down the woods. And I laughed. And, he didn't laugh or anything. So we were going about our business. About a few hours later, he says, I didn't like what you said in the woods when we left. I was like, what? Whatever. I don't really give a fuck. But whatever I said, you don't like it, too bad. In my head. Who cares? So we move on. The next day I go on stream. Somebody brings his name up on my stream. Now, I told everybody before this, I don't want to talk about nothing else but my book on my stream. So I said to the person who put the name up there, do me a favor. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about, and I went, what's his name? Because, like I told you earlier, sometimes I forget things. I forget. Yeah. And he called me up after that. What's his name? Stupid.
Okay. Do you
Instead of
miss
asking
him
me and talking to me like a man.
Now that he's back in the North Main woods, do you miss him?
No, I didn't miss him before he left.
Fair enough. Alter
especially
ego
the fact that when he got up there, he called. Wait, especially the fact that once he got up there, the first night he was there, he called me up while I was streaming, and he tells me I'm drunk. I said, why the first? Let's go back. I answered the phone. I said, why the fuck are you calling? I said, what do you want? And he said, I'm drunk. I said, so what the fuck are you calling me for? I don't give a shit. What are you calling me for? Bro, we ain't friends. I told him. You ruined that. You threw that away. We're done.
Can't you guys
I don't know.
patch that up? Can't you patch that
No,
up?
no. I don't want to patch that up. You know what the problem patching that up is? I'm 60 years old. What if he does it again? Now I gotta hurt him. No. It ain't worth it. I know the guy 5 months. 4 months. I did more for him than I've done for people I've known for years. And I'm not complaining about it. I feel good about it.
No.
I helped him.
Sure.
I kept him out of jail, got him home. Pretty much.
Good. So mission accomplished, yeah. Yeah.
So now move on. Next mission, God.
Alter Ego
Who's my
wanted me to. Well, I think it's going to be Karina, because Karina wants to know what you got. She would like a dick pic, actually, and I actually did see.
That's not going to happen. I don't do that.
All right, Karina, you're
You
gonna
go to
have
jail
wait,
for that. You go to jail for sending those on the internet.
And yeah, well, if you do it, revenge porn, you can. But
I don't
Alter
care either
wanted
way.
me to
They
rate-
find it. Ooh, I'm yelling again. They find it. You go to jail.
Right, I do too. Alter
thank
Ego
you.
wanted me to rate Pines's dick pic, and what I saw, it looked like it was a homeless girl performing, oral on
I never
him.
saw it, so I never saw it.
I did.
I know. I know.
Let me tell you, it ain't bad. Because the way Pines was making it sound, he was acting like he was flaccid all the time, right?
That's what he says. He says he can't perform.
He was clearly erect in the photo.
Maybe he can only
erect.
perform.
It was-
Maybe he can only perform alone. I don't know. What do I know?
Hot Frank Dog says you really should give Karina a dick pic because you guys are going to be meeting and.
Could care less.
All right.
I'm a straight up
But
guy. I told you that. I'm not. I will never do that. I will not do.
You're old school. You're old school. You're old.
That's
listen,
correct.
I
I don't.
that.
First of all, Relentless. I don't trust nobody. Nobody. I'm from Brooklyn, Bensonhurst. I lived a crazy ass. You can't trust nobody life. I walk the streets with my head on a swivel. My head's never straight. I'm like this all day when I walk. I'm looking at everybody doing, that's the way you grew up in my neighborhood. Sorry, Tan. I can't hear him.
Tan, you're muted, honey.
Can't hear you.
Tan, we can't hear you.
All right.
Oh, there it is. Nope.
You're muted, honey.
Am I still muted?
Now you're not.
Okay, they want you to talk about how short he was.
What is there to say? Wait a minute. What is there to say about that? He was short. There you go. Done. That's finished.
Is he a petite man?
Was he like a Keebler elf? They want to know.
He was a little bit shorter than me. Not that short, but he was only 121 pounds the last time I seen him. That's
Ron the Con. Did you ever get to meet Andrea?
You know what? All the girls that he introduced me to, I have no clue what any of their names is except for one, and I can't think of it right now. The big black girl. What was her name? Oh man, I don't remember. They weren't that important to me to remember.
Well, Ron the Con, thank you so much for being on Tanland. We have enjoyed you so much. And
Thank you, Relentless.
We'll go and sub you
Thank
up.
you, David.
Ron the Con.
Appreciate it.
That was really
You guys
good.
have a great night.
I never met you before, but it was really nice to have you on here on Tanland, and you're always welcome here.
I appreciate it. Don't be a stranger yourself.
Okay, brother. Thank you.
Take it easy.
Relentless,
Thank you.
Relentless. Don't go anywhere.
No? Okay.
No. Hold on. You still there?
I'm here.
Okay. You did great.
Thank you.
That was really good.
I'm
really proud of you.
Thank you for letting me have my own segment here, David. I love it.
Oh my God, that was so
Nothing
great.
breaks me, nothing bends. I'm relentless till the end. The battle's on, but I'm built to win. I'll rise again. I'm relentless. I've got the fight. I'll chase my dreams and own the night.
I love that.
I love it too. Thank you,
Wait,
David.
Relentless. What did you think of our welcome video? Did you like it?
Oh, that was bad ass.
All right, can I play it one more time? I know people hate when I repeat stuff, but this is worth it.
Do it.
All right, baby.
Welcome to the show.
Wow! Wow! That!
Well, I lost Relentless, but I didn't lose Matthew Nichols.
David! The fucking Tan Man, which is a rip-off to the Tan Mom, you little bitch. You think you could rip people off on the internet? Oh, fuck you, David. This is a message for you. You're an absolute creep. And if anybody comes across this person on the internet, I recommend you do not get involved with him.
I'll tell you, I really enjoyed that segment. And plus, I didn't have to do nothing. That was even better. Real time killer. Relentless is going to be having all different guests coming up soon. Guests like that she's going to interview. Getting to know Sour Patch. That's a big one. Getting to know Hot Frank Dog, I think, is coming up. Maybe even Alter Ego might come up. Who knows who might be one of her guests. A lot of penis talk here today.
If you stick your peanuts in the electric outlet, you won't get cool lightning powers or be able to run real fast like the Flash. You will just get fully electrocutioned on the peener and balls and go flying backwards across the room and clunk your noggin. And when you wake up in the emergency room, your dinky will look like a burned hot dog.
You know, I got my own story about Pine since we're closet classic. I mean, I can tell you about this. my first interaction with Pines was way before he started live streaming. He reached out to me through text, and he actually enjoyed what I was doing. But I think he was working me. You know, that's what these guys do. And then he started his own live stream, and he wanted me to promote him. So what happens is these guys, and I figured it out by now, and I really don't care at this point. It is what it is. They ingratiate themselves with you. They come in the chat. They say nice things. And then they want you to promote their stream. Which, you know, when I went to his channel originally, I saw him mowing the lawn out in Maine on his four-wheeler, fixing the wheel. I thought it was okay, no problem. But then his text started getting a little weird on me, you know? All of a sudden he was playing chess with me. The game of life. Chess. It's your move, Tan. Like, what the fuck's this guy talking about? It's like, you know, I don't even know you. What are you saying here? And then the dono to Andrea came. He saw Andrea and his eyes lit up. Boom. And that shit was happening while I wasn't even paying attention. And then my mod started to run over there as well. Matthew, who you just saw. He was a mod on this channel. He went to Pine, started talking shit about me. So I took his wrench. Hence the video. David. You know, I love that kid, just like everybody else. I took him under my wing. Everybody warned me, don't give this kid a wrench, whatever you do. And I said, you know what? He needs us, and I'm going to make him feel special. And that's what I did. And this is how he repaid me.
David! The fucking Tan Man, which is a rip-off to the Tan Mom, you little bitch. You think you could rip people off on the internet? Oh, fuck you, David. This is a message for you.
And then Pine started to groom him. He was grooming him. Peace and love. Remember the peace and love stuff? And everybody started tuning into this wackadoodle in his little mud hut, or whatever you want to call it. His mold unit. And then he started drinking. And he became the werewolf of Maine. Chewing on glass, breaking shit over his head. Then the love affair with Andrea began. The talking off stream. It all culminated him to saying, hey, I'm coming to Delray. Now, I didn't realize they were so close at that point. And I had my concerns about her being with this guy after seeing some of his shenanigans on his own stream. And I voiced my opinion. And people weren't happy with me. At all. But in the end, if that's what Andrea wanted, I agreed that I would be whatever she wanted me to be to this guy who's coming to a strange place in his car. To the point where I was even guiding him over the GW bridge while he was on the phone. And then he came. And I wanted nothing to do with any of this shit. And people are sending me pictures of them kissing on stream that made my stomach turn. But hey, whatever. her off camera saying Tan Man was controlling. He made me stand over here when he introduced me with the peanut butter and jelly song. Remember? It's all part of the show. I really loved Andrea. I still do. We're still good. We're good. But she wound up having him stay with her, and they were spooning in her bed. Yeah, spooning. Playing midget ping pong at a little table. And then I guess the clock ran out. Something happened. I'll still never be clear on who it was. Did he leave? Did she throw him out? Was she too controlling? Did he try to help too much? Was he making too much noise? Was the superintendent upset? Was she going to get thrown out because he was in a bad parking spot? I've been there many times. Whatever the story was, he wound up in the McDonald's parking lot. When I got the call from one of our people, Tan, he has nobody. You're up. Can you meet with him? This call came at 7 o'clock in the morning. I say, you know what? Let me meet this guy already. Why not? I was with Bart, who happens to be a bodyguard for Serena Williams. If he tries anything funny, I got Bart standing next to me also. So I told him where I was, and he showed up at the pickleball court. Called me, said, Tan, I'm here. I'm in the parking lot. I said, Bart, let's go. We walked towards the parking lot, and he was walking towards me. No shoes, no shirt. And he was tiny. He looked like a Keebler elf. Exactly. I said, this is Pines? Wow. He must have left his body in Maine. But he was so cute. He was cute. He was a cute little man with a nice smile. I gave him a hug, and as homeless as he looked, I brought him to the pickleball courts and introduced him to everybody as my brother from another mother, because that's who I am. And I could care less what this midget looked like. He's with me, and I'm going to introduce him because I have no shame. And I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I don't. So I taught him how to play pickleball a little bit, gave him a paddle, he was all happy, and we went to have coffee. And that was it. Spent a little time, we spoke, and he was on his way. 2 days later, I'm at IHOP, and I get a call. David Pine's transmission went. So what do you want from me? It's like the call I got when Al Miller was in the hospital after his motorcycle accident. What do you want from me? Well, you're the nearest one that we know. We need your help. Pines needs your help. I said, well, I can't do anything tonight. I'm out. Tomorrow I'll go. So what do? I wake up. I get in the truck. I go meet with him, and his transmission is done. He has no idea how to use his phone, so I call some transmission places, the ones that'll pick up the car for free, and they came, and I sat with him for 2 hours, and we took all his stuff out of his car and put it in my truck. And we followed the transmission guys to their place, hour away, so he can go and speak to them and let them know how they can get in touch with him when they do the diagnosis. Here's my number. Here's the keys. Tan, what now? I really would like to be in the woods because that's where I belong, in the woods. So I set him up right near me, in the woods. It's where he wanted to be. That's where it was. I brought him a blow-up mattress that he put a hole in. I brought him a lounge chair that I never saw again. I did what anybody else would do because he was part of our IRL community. And he was right up the street. And there were times where I went and sat with him. I knew he was alone all day in the woods. And he would talk to me, tell me how real I was and how real I am and how I take this. This is real to me. This is real to you, Tan. To him, and Ron just said it, is just clicks and views. That's all it is to him. He'll do anything for clicks and views. One-arm push-ups. Get arrested. He didn't care. As long as the views were up. And I did bring him coffee and donuts almost every day. I did. Not for clicks and views for me, because I never did it on my own stream. He was on. I'd bring it. I didn't even want to be seen on his stream. And in the end, I don't know. Things were said, man. Things were said about Aunt B. You know, when he drank, he just lost his mind and he would say shit. And it bothered me that he was saying some nasty ass shit. He wanted, I was giving him blowjobs in his car. I mean, he was actually believing this shit like he was back in prison. Anything for clicks and views, guys. Anything for clicks and views. And then it all culminated in the end when Buddy came to town. And him and I were still speaking at that point. I called him out on it. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And, Buddy was going to give him money. There was a bet that was made that Pines would never come here. And if he did, Buddy would give him money. And Buddy went to the cash machine to get that money. And I called Pines, told him. And he was waiting in the U-Haul parking lot. We saw where he was. We were watching his stream. And he wanted to fight Buddy. Now, again, I'm 63 years old. I have no problem defending anybody that needs to be defended. But in this case, it was just a little man with a big mouth and a microphone with his head in the camera making threats that Buddy wanted to go. There's no doubt about it. Buddy's a tough guy. Me? I'd rather go to the beach than go to jail with some moron. That's exactly what I talked Buddy into doing. Keep the money, fuck him. You don't want it anyway. He just wants to kick your ass. Let's go to the beach. Forget this. He had his chance. He didn't want it. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the beach. And that's what we did. That's the Buddy East Coast story. And yeah, he wanted to kick his ass because Buddy had said some things on his stream about Pines and his girl that passed away, Regina, that were off color. I get it. that he never forgot, and it freaked him out. And, you know, he wanted a piece of Buddy Asco's ass. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't going to let that happen. And the final straw with the Pinesy, when we were still good. I mean, I just happened to walk in with Carlos on his birthday to Kilwins to say hello to Andrea. And there he was standing right there. I couldn't believe it. I thought they were done. According to Andrea, they were done. She never wants to see him again. And there he was on his birthday. And we were good. Yeah, I patted him on the head. It was no disrespect. He's a little guy, man. You got to understand. He came up to my belt buckle. If he was going to blow me, he wouldn't even have to bend over. But in the end, one day he calls me at about 8 o'clock in the morning. I thought maybe he had a problem again. I woke up when I did, and I saw that he had called, and I called him back. And he never told me I was live on his stream, and we started talking. I don't think I said anything that was bad, but I did say a couple of things about the Buddy incident, and that Buddy was wrong. I called him a fool, but I also said he was a good guy. He really is a good guy. He was a fool for saying what he did about Regina, but he really is a good guy. And Buddy and I had a problem with that conversation because he never heard the whole conversation. And it started a whole... I wound up back on the wall again because of that. When, you know, if you would have listened to the whole thing of what I was talking about, you would have known that I did say he was a fool for saying that, you know, about Regina and her death. But in the end, Buddy was really a good guy. I met him and you know, I'm vouching for him, and he really is a good guy. I know him. You know, I spent good quality time with Buddy. And we're still good now, man. I'm happy. Like, you know, I spoke to him yesterday. And, you know, I told him I loved him. And I do. I really do. I love Sabrina too, man. It's like, I'm fucking happy. I don't need any negative shit in my life. I don't. This troll stuff, I checked out, man. It's like I'm stepping out. I want to do what I'm doing right here. It's not about the money. It's about the timing for me and how my timing is and what I'm doing. I know some people aren't happy. They want to hear Ron the Con and Relentless interview and talk about penis and ask him questions while I'm playing, you know, Pearl Jam.
Vacate is the word. Vengeance has no place. So near her cannot find the comfort in this world. Artificial tear, vessel stab next up. Volunteers vulnerable, wisdom can't adhere. There's a trapdoor in the sun. As privileged as a whore, victims in demand for public show, swept out through the cracks beneath the door. Holier than thou, surrendered, executed. Anyhow, scrawled his old cigar box on the floor. A trillion fine tone, and I wish you hold on to. We saw the trapdoor in the sun.
You know, it's funny because if it was up to me, we would all get along. We really would. Really, that's all I ever wanted was just a community of people. I told people, this is great, you know? It's like a friend group online. We don't get together every night, not every day. Although there's a doubleheader tonight. As soon as I'm done, Buddy East Coast is going on, or Sabrina. I know one of them. I told them I'd go to 11, and then they're up, so they can answer any questions on their own that they want to do. But that's all I really wanted. You know, I'm the opening act, whatever. Give you guys a place to go and be together, play some good music. At least I think it's good music. That's just me. But I always wanted just, you know, I never wanted any of this bullshit. I'm too old for this stuff. Really, when, you know, I don't know how much time I have left. I don't want negative energy in my life. I'm 63 years old, you know what I mean? Going to be 64. It's like, this is like kiddie city bullshit. That's why we say, this is an adult stream, you know? We do adult things here. And speaking of adult things, it's time now. I'm not getting off until this happens. One of my favorite segments of the night. Can you guess what it is? You know, I wish that, you know, I hate the fact that Dina is out there slandering me on other people's chats. These people, I just think they're just miserable in their own lives, you know. I'm fucking happy right now. Things are going in the right direction for me. I'm feeling good. You know, we got the new Relentless segment going. I like that. And, you know, I don't want to come on here and trash people. I don't. But I know people love that. I mean, it's all about the drama. But I'll leave that to Relentless's segment. And she can have anybody on that she wants. Anybody who agrees to come on with her. I mean, that was really great. I really enjoyed it.
Nothing breaks me, nothing bends. I'm relentless till the end. The battle's on, but I'm built to win. I'll rise again, again, again. I'm relentless, I've got the fight. I'll chase my dreams and own the night.
You know, Relentless can have anybody she wants. Maybe she'll have Dina on. Who knows? If she chooses to, she can. It takes me right out of the equation. You know what I mean? She wants to have Pines on. She wants to have Buddy on, Sabrina, Are they? Anybody. It's her segment. You know, commercial free. I'm just going to hit the buttons and hit the road again.
On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out his one-note song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. And you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. See, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what you said. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing star.
I see we got Sandman on here talking his shit. Let me just explain something to you there, Sandman. Truth of the matter is, Pines has been out of my head and out of my thoughts for a really long time. Honestly, I don't think about him. I don't talk about him on this show. But because tonight's guest was Ron the Con, who came from Pinesy, I thought I'd rehash my side of the story. I'm so sorry if I disappointed you and I brought you back to earlier days. We won't be talking about that again, I can promise you.
without nail, I refine. Every story draws the line. Every doubt became my drive. Every loss came back alive. Feed the wheel, let it turn.
I'll tell you, I love this skull rock. I love it. And no, Sabrina, this has nothing to do with you, man. I found this shit before I said what I said, and it was just me being me.
Stop being sad over shit you can't control. Stupid.
I do love you, Sabrina, and I think you're doing great, and I'm glad you have Bolarama with you. I really do. She's one of my best friends in the whole world, and she's a wonderful person, and I have watched some of the stream with her on your panel, with Janica, and I know it probably gets a little lonely up there without Buddy, and, it's nice that you have the ladies to hang out with. I think it's really cool. I really do. Personally, I think it's great. And if Bola wants to do a segment here on this show and whatever she could think of, come up with something, she's more than welcome. Really, anybody. I mean, this is an open... Listen, I enjoy producing stuff. I do it for another show, pickleball show. And I really enjoy doing this. I mean, I really do. The timing, like I said, and bringing up the chat. I get to read the chat because I don't have to pay attention to what I'm saying. And, I wouldn't mind making this an open forum for people that have ideas or they want to come on. And, that's why I got the panel in the first place. I mean, I got the donos. Obviously, I don't know if the thing's coming up in the chat or what, but I guess Harry's going to, hey, at least we got it working. Maybe some other day. But at the end of it all, we are right on schedule with everything going on here. You know what's weird about what we got here now? The camera is going through another program called OBS. So this camera is going through a program that's being imported into StreamYard. It's a whole process. And it really did take us a whole day just to figure this out. So the TTS donation thing will work on this platform because StreamYard doesn't take this, the Square, TTS, Power Chat, whatever the freak it is. But like I said at the beginning of the show, Harry wasn't happy because he needs money. And he spent time with me on Saturday and we got to work together, and it's been a while since, him and I collaborated, and that made me really happy to just be with him and, try to make this thing work. And we got it going, and it was great, and it felt really good. And, he actually said to me, he said, "Dad, if you could, can you do me a favor and just play a song for me?" I said, "Whatever you want, boy. What do you want?" He said, "Can you play Steely Dan?" I said, "Of course." You go back, Jack, and do it again. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to me tonight. As always, we got Buddy East Coast coming up, I think, or Sabrina. I know one of them's coming up at 11, which, see, this is the way I always wanted it to roll. You know, Sabrina's 3 hours behind. I didn't say behind in life. I just said behind. And, you know, now she'll go on, or Buddy will come on, and we'll all enjoy that. Take you right through the night. Like a radio station in a weird way. It's our own little community. The bottom of YouTube. Thank you again, Relentless, for your segment. We really enjoyed it. I know I did. I think everybody else did as well. And again, if anybody else has some ideas that would like to join me on here, I'll be more than glad to put you on. We don't have to see you. You didn't see Relentless. It was just a picture. And that was fine. Had no problem with that. Her voice sounded crisp and clear. And we all know how beautiful she really is. And I just want to end real quick. Oh, let me just remind you about the calendar that we got coming out. Girls, girls, girls. Anyway, thank you. I love you guys. And we'll see you real soon. It's Sunday. We'll probably see you, I don't know, Wednesday or Thursday. And let's all go have a drink, grab something, and enjoy Buddy and Sabrina. Thanks for watching me. Love you.